All right, well, thanks everyone for attending this webinar today. My name is Jack Hall. I'm the head of hospitality here at Buxton. And at Buxton, over the past 13 or 14 years, we've been working with one of the largest hotel chains in the world and a whole variety of other hotel management companies and hotel chains to help them put predictive analytics at the center of their hospitality growth strategy. And that can mean a variety of things for a variety of brands. It can mean identifying who their business and leisure guests are at the most granular level possible, identifying which demand generators are most predictive of their performance, and also putting models and predictive tools in their hands to help forecast room night stays and occupancy for frankly any brand and any chain scale and any site that they're evaluating throughout the country. So in terms of objectives and things that we're going to cover here today, there's really three key areas. The solutions that we put in the hands of hotel chains and hotel management companies help them reduce the risk of underperforming hotels. You all have looked at potential sites. You've looked at hotels that you want to manage, really diving in, understanding what's the future performance of what this property could do. That's key in understanding that. And we have data-driven objective tools that help you reduce the risk of managing a hotel or opening a hotel that could be an underperformer. So along with that in-depth analysis, comes a variety of tools that we put in your hands to open the right brand in the right spot. There's nothing worse than putting an extended stay property somewhere where maybe a select service property should have been, or missing out on the opportunity to put a luxury or an upper upscale property in the right spot. So we're able to identify emerging markets throughout the U.S. with the key demand generators that are going to drive top performing properties. And we can reveal to you, based on your specific brand or your specific portfolio, what the key predictors of your hotel performance are. And once you have those in your hands, you really can open up the right brand in the right spot. So along with, reducing risk and opening the right brand in the right spot, we help you identify also the business and leisure traveler at the most granular level possible. Buxton has a whole variety of data sets that allow us to do this, but we have household level data on 126 million households and business data on millions and millions of businesses, and we can help tie back devices that have stayed in your properties and follow them back to the house or the business that they originated from. So with that power, with that level of analytics, you can know who your guest is down to the household level and where other guests that look just like them live in the top originating markets that are coming to your hotels. I'm sure all of you are utilizing star reports today. They help you get a benchmark of your properties against all the other properties in the market. But what if you could benchmark your individual property against the comp set grouping of 1 to 5 or more hotels that are nearby your existing property? We can give you individualized insight, and we can reveal intel on independent hotels that you're not able to get through Star. So that's a really key component of our offering. And when we're able to do that, we can give you this household level profile of your guest and also help you identify the business guest and which businesses they originated from. So if you're a select service hotel management company and you want to drive more business guests, we can help you identify who those business guests are and what are their top originating markets. So with reducing risk, one of the key things that we're able to do and we're able to put in your hands is the ability to assess demand generators in the geography around your hotels. So whether that's a 1 mile ring around a property or a 10-minute drive time around a property, you can quickly assess what are the key attractions, businesses by employee size, golf courses, amusement parks, college enrollments, government facilities, all of these key attributes that probably take you, 3 to 5 hours or more to compile on your own manually. You can get it all out of our platform in a matter of a minute or less for any geography. That's a time saver, and it's a quick way for you to get and gather intelligence on a property that you may be pitching for your hotel management services, or for you to assess, hey, does this part of the market really have the level of demand generators we need for this to be a top performing hotel? Along with all of these demand generators, some of the other valuable components that this report provides are the ability for you to get instant prospects for your sales and marketing team. There's nothing more valuable to a pre-sales team than being able to see who are the businesses by employee size in the local market that you can reach out to, negotiate room rates with, get connected with, so that they're driving room night stays to your properties. It's a great way to assess who's out there and how close in proximity those potential prospects are. So once the demand generators have been identified, what types of demand generators in certain counts, concentrations, and proximities are key predictors of your hotel portfolio's performance or of a chain scale's performance overall. Let's say you're a hotel management company in Florida or you're a chain in North Carolina, and you want to know what are the specific predictors of performance for select service hotels, upper upscale hotels, any chain scale of hotel that you want to be able to benchmark yourself against. There's really no other way to do that right now for your business. And if you have the ability to click on a site and understand, should this be a select service property? Should this be an upper upscale property? Or does this specific site have the demand and the potential performance that's going to equate with a top performing hotel in the future? We've got the ability to help reveal that to you in our platform, all with just a click of the button. So these reports that get generated that forecast room night stays help you benchmark against other properties in your portfolio or other chain scales to understand, hey, is this an above average potential property for my brand? So you get in instant scores or room night stays performance for any potential property. It assesses all those key demand generators in the area, and it also benchmarks against market supply and room count and other comp set properties that you're going to be competing against. So it's going to help you get that forecasted preview of, am I going to be saturating the market by opening up a hotel here? Am I out positioning my competition and getting to an emerging market first? This type of intelligence and predictive modeling, when it's at the center of your strategy, helps you assess and top performing properties and reduce risk. So along with the site selection and along with understanding where all these top best potential properties are at for your brands or for a chain scale, you also in our platform have the ability to optimize your marketing spend by identifying the top zip codes in the top originating markets with the highest counts of potential guests that you're competing for with your comp set. So what does that mean? We actually on the fly can give you the ability to assess who is the guest at a household level and what type of household are they that's staying at your property and up to 5 individual comp set properties in the area around your hotel. So again, star reports, you're able to benchmark against the market. What if you could benchmark against an individual property that's close by your existing hotel? So you can profile your guest and up to 5 comp set hotels guests at the household level. You can identify the top 5 DMAs and the top 5 types of guest households that you're competing for against those properties. And when we're able to do that, we can actually reveal in the top originating markets of your guests and your competing hotels' guests, where are those zip codes that have the highest count of your potential guests? If we can reveal that to you, we can more efficiently help you spend your marketing dollars, your social media buys, and your search term buys in the zip codes that have the highest count of potential guests for your brand. And you can do that for any property on an individual basis across the whole entire US. So once these predictive models are built for one of your brands or for your hotel management portfolio, we can take those models and we can go out and score tens of thousands of hospitality points all across the country to identify which opportunity pockets, or these amoebas that you see on the screen, have the right forecasted room night stays or the right occupancy forecast for your brand. And we get to tailor that and collaborate with you on whatever you want that room night stays threshold or score or occupancy level to be that you want these properties to perform at. So what this produces is a roadmap of the best potential properties for your brand, for a chain scale, or based on benchmarking against your portfolio. You can use this as a hunting map for your development team and potentially to identify other areas for marketing within any market across the country. So the results of this analysis are the optimal opportunity pockets for your brands. And you'll see that they're optimized around your existing hotel portfolio, and they're colored differently by brand or by room night stays threshold or occupancy percentage. And the result is a roadmap that you can hand to your development team to go out and search in these markets for optimal properties and pieces of land that you could build on, or to really understand, hey, that hotel that I'm investigating as a potential hotel that I could manage, is it in one of these opportunity pockets where there's high levels of demand? That could result in you prioritizing certain hotels over others based on their demand and opportunity. So one of the fringe but key benefits of working with us is that you're able to combine all of your data and centralize all your data and reporting in our platform combined with all of Buxton's data. We have over 600 data sets that cover all the demand generators that hotel brands, chains, and management companies in the marketplace are looking for. And when you can blend your data with all of our data, it helps accelerate your site selection decisions and helps you get to opportunities faster than your competition. Without this type of data and intel and combination of your data with our data, you're having to go to a variety of different sources to compile this data manually, piece it all together, and try and make sense of it. But when you have it all in one place at your fingertips, you can make decisions faster than you ever have been before. So I've been talking about all the leisure guests and business guests. They're able to track back to households and back to businesses. We're able to do that because of our mobile data technology. A lot of companies in the marketplace and even some of the hotel consulting firms that are out there, they will give you insight on your guest at a zip code level based on mobile data, or maybe at a neighborhood level. Well, when you get those analytics at a zip code level or a neighborhood level, you're really getting just demographic averages. Basically, everybody in that neighborhood or everybody in that zip code is making $75,000 a year. Well, with our mobile technology, we take the guest back to the household they originated from or the business they originated from. When I can tie a device back to an individual guest household I'm able to unlock everything there is to know about that household, and that gives you a precise read on the household characteristics, lifestyles, hobbies, and interests of your guests that you're not going to get on a mobile device tied to a zip code or to a neighborhood. So our Mobilytics technology allows you to analyze any individual property in your portfolio or in a comp set's portfolio to understand who their guests are at a household level and to help you be more strategic and tactical in your market planning and marketing strategy across the whole entire country. So you all in development, sales, and marketing, you're always on. These data drivers should be too. I mentioned all the unique data sets that we have in-house. Your data and our data is stored in a safe and secure environment. It's housed in AWS. We're SOC 2 Type 2 compliant. We're even now high trust compliant, which is the ultimate security certification, and we're the only provider in our industry that has that capability. We're tracking over 91,000 hotels, motels, and resorts domestically and around the world. We've got 10,000 hotel and resort sites that have been evaluated in our platform. We've got over 75 million trips for tourists and business guests that we're tracking all the time. And we've got about 30 million devices that we're tracking daily. But key and important, this is not just a platform that we devised and built just for our own purposes. We've helped brands construct over 250,000 rooms between 2010 and 2022, and they used our solutions to build those rooms and that supply. So that's real results from the solutions that I've walked you through here in building out brands and hotels across the entire country. So, a quick recap on who we are. We've been around since 1994. We're about to enter our 29th year of existence. We've got an immense team of talented analysts and data-driven professionals, over 160 employees across a whole variety of departments. We've worked with thousands of clients in hospitality, retail, restaurant, healthcare, private equity over the years, and we invest millions of dollars annually in our data and technology. You're seeing all those specific data sets here that allow us to really hone in and provide you the predictive analytics to inform your hospitality strategy. So, to sum it all up, our solutions in hospitality help your development teams open up home run locations and avoid underperforming locations in the marketplace. We help your sales and marketing teams identify prospects in the local areas around your properties and create highly targeted campaigns to zip codes and top potential guests. And we can help your operations team understand existing property performance and properties that may need more investment, more marketing, better operations internally and management at the hotel. So we're changing everything in the marketplace with all of these predictive solutions in this platform, and we hope we have the opportunity to work with you in the future. Thanks everybody for your time, and we'll open it up for questions now.
We've got one question here. Says I'm pretty far down the road and adding a property to my portfolio. I want to make sure it's the right fit. The data point you mentioned would be helpful to evaluate that. How quickly are you able to get that data for us?
Yeah, so the way that we get that data is actually through all the unique data sets that we actually have. And also with some pre-built tools. We've got a really in-depth understanding of the drivers for different types of individual hotel properties and even for different brands. And so there are some out-of-the-box tools that we could use to conduct a very specific localized analysis for that ad hoc analysis that you're asking for.